Here's some empty quarters. I mean, because sometimes we do travel in this ship, and it does have a long hyperspace route. So if there's one room that you like, go ahead and stash your stuff there. It's fine with us.
The one next to the lounge is mine.
I'll
go pilot us out of here.
This is my quarters, and it's like literally just full of like scrap metal parts, like big Jedi Order symbol like painted on the wall.
Andon would not allow that.
Okay, it's a big poster then.
Like we can't have stuff that obvious. That's why the TIE kill markers are painted under the dashboard.
Okay. Well, it looks all like hippie-ish almost in a way, but full of metal. What was that? I'm sorry.
Mechanic Jedi space hippie. I get it.
Yeah, that's a good aesthetic there. And so I guess that concludes the tour.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. You look really familiar.
You might be familiar with my work.
What is your work? Are you like a professor?
Some years ago, I was a performer. I was an actor.
That's Andon! No, he's not a chiss. You gotta stop saying that.
I know he's not a chiss. Is that who he looks like?
What? I don't remember a chiss actor when I was 9. 2, you weren't even born when I was 9.
Well, that's 1. 2, that's fair. 1, you're right, it probably would have been a lot cheaper to give Pantoran contacts.
Yeah, you were in some... There was one floating around one of the mess halls once, I think. One of your old videos where you, oh my gosh. What was it called? But I remember you like have like this little like cult following, I guess you could say.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. It's nice to meet a fan. I have seen recruits going through the old footage. I tend to discreetly put a stop to that. It's a bit frivolous.
Well, I mean, if you're looking to get away from that, I will not bring it up. I am a mature adult. Ha! Andon. Anyways, so that's the tour. If you have any questions, feel free to ask.
Of course. How much do you guys know about the doctor we're on our way to pick up?
I know that she's a doctor.
Oh, we're on the same page.
I'm sure that there's some data pad. They didn't give you any information?
I was transferred quite quickly.
Yeah, so you know that this doctor is a Twi'lek, and you know that she's working in they've got some guerrilla operations going on this planet, and she's working in kind of this very small hidden base in the jungle there.
Okay.
Cribbin relays that information then.
Awesome, thank you. And so did you get in trouble to get stuck with us? If you don't mind me asking.
No, not a matter of trouble. High Command believes I can be a positive influence on your little crew. They're impressed. Don't be too worried. She's quite stern. She's like that with everyone.
Yeah, I've been trying really hard to kind of, be the mature adult and, rally everyone together, but things are just really hard. The rebellion is a lot harder than I thought it would be. I mean, I knew coming into this things were going to be difficult, but, the situation got escalated a little bit, and, yeah, trying just to get a hang of everything, and I'm glad that there's another person kind of calm like you, sir. Can I get you to sign something for me? Just get this out of the way.
She just has to take her shirt off first.
Andy! But you can't hear me.
Well, that was an OOC comment. I couldn't pass that up.
Kara's gonna go to her room, dig through some stuff, find a piece of flips of glass, and be like, "Oh, sign this."
Open down a pen, then he whips out and rolls some nonsense, illegible signature.
Oh, thank you. Alright, it's just gonna put it on her desk. Like, just right there. Alright, cool. Got that out of the way. Alright, let's see how the ship is going. And how's it going out there?
Well, it's pretty blue outside. Apparently, I'm not supposed to stare at it, though, so I should probably go back and bother you some more.
Have you been staring into the hyperspace routes again?
Yeah.
Why have you been staring into those again?
They're pretty.
No, and come back. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful sight. But we should get to know our new friend now.
So, yeah, so a few hours later, you've made your way through hyperspace to the planet Shira 3. You've gone in a low approach toward the base that's situated there, and it's really just a very small base, maybe 20 or 30 people at most that occupy this. And there is a small medical bay that's inside the base. As you go into it, you notice that other than a couple of guards outside, there's hardly anyone there at the moment. You're not quite sure where they are. But you eventually make your way into the medical bay, and there you see a Twi'lek female that's working with a couple of patients kind of laying around in different places in the bay, some equipment running, and you walk into the room.
Hello?
One moment.
Okay. Kara's just gonna like step back.
Because kind of adjusting some. I can't emote right now. I can't click my character again.
You can just also type like /E and then write.
Yeah, those orange remotes are the ones if you type /E, but the other ones that have the bigger pictures are like better for the video stream. So.
Oh, I apologize. I'll use those now.
Yeah, I've been doing it the whole time. I've been doing it for weeks. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, do it either way is fine.
Yeah. I don't like the emote button because I can't see everything I'm writing.
Yeah.
That's my one thing.
I like the initiative buttons though.
But yeah, Kara's going to like make sure Andon's like behind her. And is he wearing that shirt for reals?
Considering he didn't think he was going to run into anyone fancy right now. No, because he had to get it talked to earlier, so he wouldn't have worn it to that.
Okay, but would he have changed after he
Not
got
on the
back?
ship, not unless it's tomorrow.
Okay. So we're actually in like decent clothing, or?
I know he's in like a Red Shift Limit t-shirt. Once he got back on the ship.
Oh, I'm sorry. I've been working more than overtime.
Oh yeah, that's the rebellion for ya.
Oh, don't I know?
So we're sent here by oh my god, what was her name?
Kimra Majo.
Kemra Majo to pick up a doctor, medical person. I'm going to assume that's you.
Well, you don't see anyone else here now, do you? No.
Well, I didn't know if there were more. Or
Over to the, people on the being looked at.
there's ghosts, guys. Are they okay?
Oh, they'll be fine. They've been through worse, to be quite honest.
Well, that's good. Hi, I'm Kara. Nice to meet you.
What exactly are you doing here?
I am the acting medical officer here.
Incidentally, I cannot hear Kate at all.
Have been for some time, but there should be a replacement coming in shortly.
Hey, Kate, can you hear Brad?
Negative.
He cannot hear you either. You should probably both reconnect.
Here we go.
Ah, the funds.
Come in, Tokyo.
Hey, there we go.
All right, good deal.
Hey,
I,
And
I
we're
heard.
back.
party on, dudes.
I thought Kara was talking and you were ignoring her, and I was just like,
That's Kara's life.
No, I mean, obviously you're the medical officer. What is your crew doing?
Question for the GM.
Yeah, sorry. Checked out for a second there. So, like most of the troops in the base are out on an operation right now.
Well, no, but I mean, like, we've got no offense to your lab, but like we've got a podunk operation in the middle of nowhere, and we're stealing their doctor.
They have a replacement that's coming in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna feel real bad and upend things by offering to X-wing whatever the target was for a moment.
Haha, you have no doctor. Good luck.
Is this like a tent or something, or?
It's a building that's concealed under a lot of foliage.
Okay.
That's out in the middle of the jungle.
like a little prefab deal or something.
Yes, something like that. Something that was kind of erected, kind of on an ad hoc basis, in a place where it'd be really difficult to detect, and that they can send troops out from there to engage in, but mostly just kind of disruptive operations, destroying transports, that kind of thing.
So I'd like to congratulate you on your either punishment or promotion, but you're being assigned to work with us.
That's.
I guess
all
you
we have
could
to do.
congratulate me on my reassignment. I go where I'm needed, and I'm needed with you.
Well, so they say. Well, let's be fair. When my people get hurt, they usually don't come back from it. That's not her fault.
Well, let's try to have a little less of that in the future.
Well, I mean, they're pilots, so you know they get faked. Anyways, so we're just picking you up and leaving.
That would seem to be the plan.
That doesn't seem right at all.
That replacement doctor better get here really quick. Are you sure I'm not supposed to bring the Liberator in and level whatever it is you guys are fighting against? Like,
No, that would be a little too overt.
fair enough.
We are not the people for overt.
Hey, Matt.
Yes.
Can Kara step away for a minute and go use foresee?
Yes.
Okay, she's gonna go step away. She's gonna excuse herself, be like, I'll be right back. I apologize.
Oh,
Okay.
no problem.
All right. So everybody continue to converse in.
Are you for real?
in the game, and then we'll deal with the foresee check. We'll deal with the foresee check. In chat. So just keep going.
What?
So Cribben leans in to Andon. What's she up to?
Well, it's only like the 12th, so it must be force problems instead.
All right, I'm gonna take a conflict and
Okay.
use, get at least one light side to see if there's gonna be any crazy battles happening here, or do we all just get off the planet all hunky dory like?
Okay. All right. All right.
Jeez, and just tell them right off the bat.
Well, what? Like they were gonna? I didn't want to have to go through all the whole. Look, you really gotta trust her. Don't ask why. Shenanigans.
Mm-hmm.
Kara's just like literally sitting outside, like
Have I
Just
already
sitting
seen
on
like
the
their medical
grass.
dossiers? Because if that's the case, it's like, I know, don't worry.
midi-chlorian counts off the charts.
I can say I've literally never seen anything like that.
Actually, their dad fudged the numbers on the medical reports.
That's neat.
It's a secret to everybody. Even them.
I mean, Alliance Command knows about it, right? Krevin's probably read the reports. He's probably knows
Yeah,
what they're doing.
Alliance Command knows. Andon wasn't going to lie on his debriefing. I'm just really good at sword fighting, I guess, with this broken old sword.
Hilt.
Nothing to see here.
Well, with the hollow bits floating around now, you know, probably
Yeah,
a few more people know.
we should probably make sure Mom and Dad are safe, or Dad and Gran are safe. Oh wait, I'm outside. Sorry, Matt. Do we see anything?
Check the chat.
I didn't see anything.
Really?
Yup.
I also see nothing in chat.
Well, I
Well,
figured he whispered her.
I've whispered it to her, but apparently
Okay.
somehow. Okay, well, we'll just do it this way then.
Did you whisper to Kara instead of Lan or something and it didn't go through?
Well, does it need to whisper to?
I think if you start typing the player's name, it auto-completes.
Yeah.
Lan. Okay, so I've got Lan.
Yeah, because I did a LAN and it gave me a drop down and then I tested and it worked.
Yep. No, Kara's just like sitting outside, like her eyes are closed, and she looks kind of grumpy almost.
Grumpy pants.
Okay. Yep. Great. Awesome. Kara's gonna get up. She's going to walk in and she's going to say, "Where are the rest of your soldiers at?"
Oh, they were running an op. I don't
Where?
GM, would I know?
Yeah, she doesn't know all of the details of it, but she knows that almost all of them headed out into the jungle about an hour ago.
Does she know like the general location?
No.
Okay.
More of a help, but I'm not really the on the field type.
Do you have any ways to get a hold of anybody in this group?
What's going on?
I have a feeling.
What kind of feeling?
She kind of taps her head, like saw some stuff.
Okay, you want to share with the rest of the group?
Well, I didn't know if we could really just share it with everybody.
Well, tell me what you're worried about.
Well, I saw some troopers like.
While they're doing that, do I have a method of contacting them?
Yeah, I mean, you could try getting on the comms and seeing if you could get a hold of them.
I saw some soldiers like shouting,
So,
and they were in the jungle and they were pinned down. Like that's all I could really see.
Okay, so let's go do something about it. What are we doing?
Okay, so I just say, "Hey guys, it's all something in my brain." Like what? They're gonna think I'm crazy.
Well, that's why I was telling Commander Calpia or whatever
What were you telling him?
that you were off checking intelligence. I didn't feel like playing the listen, you gotta trust us and let us not explain why game.
Okay, so intelligence has told me that I think your troops might be in trouble.
Not to mention that I'm sure he saw the videos, so he knows what's up.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
Lots of videos.
So,
all right.
Yeah,
So-
it's fine.
Nada Ali turns on the comms, and she has to kind of try to tune in a little bit because there's some effort to try to jam it. But now all of a sudden, streaming into the room are all of these shouts that are like, "Help! Help! Assistance needed! We're pinned down." There's dozens of them. We're located at the base of the cliff to the northeast.
I hate it when I'm right.
How far away is that?
Nada Ali believes it's going to be about on a land speeder you could probably get there in about 15 minutes at a sane pace.
Well, we've got a ship and an insane pilot, so we can get there faster than that.
You can't get under the cover. You've got a land speeder that's
Got an awful
parked
lot of
outside, but you can't get under the cover with a
We have
Spirit.
one land speeder.
Yeah.
How dense is dense cover?
Oh dear.
Did we lose Eric or?
Yeah, his internet may have gone out on him. That
Okay.
happens every once in a while, he said.
So we have one land speeder though.
You've got a land speeder that'll you can get all five of you into it if you need to.
Okay.
All right.
We'll just drag a Calpe. What the hell? I heard something outside. It's very strange.
So we could see the tree cover when we were flying in, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Is it so dense that an R444 couldn't fly through it?
What?
You're going to have to help me with the R44.
That's the Hawkbat, Andon's repulsor glider.
Oh my god, no.
If you wanted to take the time to go back to the ship, pull it out of there, get it warmed up, and then take off in it, you could.
Yeah, and it's probably the same speed as the speeder, so I might as well go with everyone else. It's only speed 2, and my stupid rocket boots are broken.
We'll get you new rocket boots later, I promise.
She gave those back, right?
No, they were all messed up.
You were gonna fix them.
I can try and fix. Look, let's just go save those people.
Well, obviously, let's go do that.
Okay, let's go do that. Oh my god, I can't say words today.
Not Ali.
Not Ali. Can you leave these people here? Are they okay, or are they gonna bleed out?
They're in stable condition, and they can take care of themselves until we get back.
I can tell the astromech to come keep an eye on them.
Who?
Yay, Eric's back.
Hey, I'm so sorry.
That's
So-
right.
So when did we lose you?
You had just said you'd attempt to reach them, and then suddenly, and I cut out. So I'm very in suspense. What's going on?
So yeah, the comms it confirmed Kira's suspicion, which is that the troops that are out of the base are under attack and pinned down against a cliff that is about 15 minutes at a decent speed away from here, and you've got access to one land speeder, but you can't take your freighter because the foliage cover is just too thick.
Andon, you're driving.
Yeah, please tell me somebody has keys to this thing.
Not Ollie's got the keys.
Oh, you don't know how to hotwire something, Andon?
That's a few minutes I don't have.
Okay. Well, I mean, I could do it in like a minute, but
Yeah, I bet you could.
All right, let's go. Let's go. We gotta
go.
save these people. Do you know where you're going, Andon?
She can tell me where, right?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's go. Let's zoom.
So this is a really older rickety land speeder that you have to kind of pull some cover off of to get it going. It's got -3 handling on it. You could get it up to fast enough to probably get there in 5 minutes if you want to. 10 minutes, a little bit easier. 15 minutes, you don't even have to make a roll.
What kind of roll is it?
Yeah.
It's going to be a hard planetary pilot check with 3 setback dice.
Oh, I'll go for that.
Can I do a mechanics check to make it
But
go faster?
if you're going speed 3, then you're going to have 3 upgrades on that. Wait, that's a silhouette. We go silhouette, so we'll just make it a hard check.
Okay, yeah, I got this.
Do we know how many men are assigned to this operation? Like, how many are we on the way to?
Not Ollie thinks it's about a dozen.
Cool. Thank you.
Yeah, it can't be more than a dozen.
IG, spool up the gun.
Already on it.
I get to subtract 1. Okay, I haven't built that subtract 1 black in, so I better. Okay. I'll have to manually subtract 1 black die, and bad news for Matt is I bought that rank in dedication, so.
Can you commit a force die and have 7 agility?
No, it caps at 6.
Oh, shame.
I think you can cybernetics up to 7.
Holy cow. Well, I guess I'm spending 2 force pips and a destiny point.
Taking some conflict here.
Yep.
Trying to look cool.
Why did you roll force die with a planetary check?
Because I have the enhanced force power.
I see. Thank you.
Yeah.
Just wait till my mechanics checks.
She does the same thing.
Now,
Not as many dice.
if you had enhance committed,
I did not.
You did not have. Okay.
No, I just have 6 agility now.
Oh, okay.
Christ.
Yeah.
So question though, on that boosting six agility, can you get another boost on top of that?
What do you mean?
I have an advanced stim application.
No, you can't. You can't up my agility past 3 or 6.
Yeah.
You can always up my brawn. That gives me an extra soak in combat, even if it doesn't change my wound threshold. So that's probably good.
Yeah.
Let's not stab anybody right now on the car.
Up Kara's willpower. That'll be a better use.
Well, that raises a question. Is there anything you want to do before you arrive?
Well, I want to do whatever prepare IG's gun needs, and I'm just gonna get my pistol out and coast through the trees at blinding speed.
Does everyone have a weapon?
Yes, Ribbon is one blaster pistol that he's sort of checking to make sure everything's in order.
Alright, Nata Ali, do you have a weapon with you?
She probably does have one. It's just like on like the other side of a med kit, like inside of it, and then there's like a false back. And then
Does
Okay.
she need one?
She can have
it's always
it.
better to have and not
Escalate
need
the
it.
situation.
Need it and not have it.
Okay, so you have a blaster.
Yes, a light blaster. It's not anything special.
We'll get you something nicer.
Right, does the speeder have any weapons?
No. No weapons. So you're now getting to the point where you're approaching an area. You can hear blaster fire and occasional explosions. You're not quite up yet where you would be noticed, but if you keep going, if you don't stop right here, then your approach is going to be noticed as you approach the battle.
Should we drop these guys off and draw their attention, IG? Can you fire out of the back of this thing while it's moving?
Oh, of course.
Let's do that.
Who are we dropping off?
The other 3 of you.
Okay. Alright, Kara is gonna motion for Nata Ali and Cribbin to get off the speeder. And we're like,
You have to tell me twice.
they're gonna go ahead and cause a distraction.
I would like to point out that however nervous you may be, I did just fly this thing at like 50 miles an hour through Endor trees, so you know, could be a little bit impressed or feel a little more confident.
Well, you were really angry doing it, so...
Yeah, well, it had to be done. Lives were at stake.
So this is what you see. All your character tokens are down kind of at the bottom. This is where you're all located right now. And then you can just make out up above that there's a series of stormtroopers and a couple of officers that have got what looks like most of the squad pinned down in kind of this pit. It's only about 3 feet deep, but this pit that's kind of set up against the edge of the cliff, which is right here. You do notice that there's another trooper that's just right up on the edge of it, just in front of it. He's lying virtually unconscious. You can see him tossing around a little bit. It says squad, but it's just an individual trooper that's right there. The rest of them aren't really returning fire. They're just kind of, at least effectively, they're just hunkered down while stormtroopers shoot at them. And let's go ahead and have Cribbin make a knowledge warfare check, or who would be the best one for that?
Probably Ribbon.
Yeah, I'd be happy to. Not sure how.
Okay, so you're going to go into your dice pool on your character sheet, and we're going to make this an average check, so you're going to add 2 purple into the pool.
Great.
Then you're going to go down and find the skill for knowledge warfare.
Thank you.
And you're going to hit... Okay, there you go. Now, the other handy thing to do now is go back up and reset your difficulty pool, just so you don't accidentally have those 2 purple dice in it again.
Reset the dice.
Yeah, so Cribbin immediately realizes that this tactic is probably designed to keep them pinned down there until reinforcements can arrive. And then they'll finish them off. Possibly bombers, who knows what it is that's coming.
All right, have we already split up?
You're just about to split up. You're like jumping off of the speeder right now as you
think
kind of
it's-
take this in.
Not to Ollie, you and Kara.
Yeah,
Are
gotcha.
together.
Those troopers are not aiming to kill. They're just pinning our boys down until reinforcements arrive. We need to get out of here as quickly as possible.
So should IG and I
We need
try
to
to
get
make?
out of here.
We need to get them out of here.
Okay, yeah.
So, do you want IG and I to try to cut off a corridor, or do you want us to go flank the stormtroopers while you guys establish a corridor?
Dante, how many troopers are we rescuing here?
About a dozen.
Because we don't have enough to get them out in the speeder, so we're going to have to establish a foot path.
Splendid.
Anton, why don't you and IG just go guns blazing?
That's what we're going to do. IG and I are going to go flank off to our left, try to draw their attention with the big blasters. You guys try to cut through the middle, clear them a path to evac.
Maybe
Best of luck.
kind of like this way.
Yeah, you go that way.
All right.
And then I don't even remember how to do that arrow, but Andon's going about 11 o'clock.
Like this way.
Yeah, he's going to go get behind all those people, try to draw their fire away from the troopers.
It's the
Okay.
little ruler, by the way.
Oh, it's the ruler? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Andon's heading this way. With IG, I think.
Right.
Okay.
Also, all these tokens, you said those are squads or individual troopers?
Those are squads. Those are 6 apiece.
All right.
The army officers are just 1.
Gotcha.
Do you want initiative rolls?
This ain't nothing.
Yes.
Related note, I can't select my token. Oh, it's because I'm on ruler. Never mind. Would this be cool for all of us then?
Like
It'll
my
be
nightmare,
cool
but
for all
what
of
else?
you. Yes.
Please help. Please help.
All right. So Kate, there's an initiative.
She can't select her token.
Oh, you can't select your token?
Yeah.
Let's try it again. Try that.
Got it. Initiative, cool. Got it. Well, that was interesting.
Okay, so have we got everybody now?
Make sure that your dice pool doesn't have any of the negatives in it.
Yeah.
So you have,
So you actually have 2 successes.
yeah,
All right, so then instead of 0-3, it should be a 2-3. I'll fix it.
and a.
The
Oh.
triumph is one of the successes.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, and a triumph, so she gets a free thingy, right?
She gets a free maneuver on her first turn.
Okay. So we're going to have a PC slot at the top. Who wants that one?
Hold on, it didn't pick up my roll. Sorry.
Oh yeah, we only have 4 PCs.
Yeah, it's saying attempted to use a roll command looking for a value not.
Oh, click on your token,
Yeah. Okay.
and then click on that. Because that's what it did. That's what
Yeah.
it, like, basically what it said when I was trying to emote earlier.
Okay, there we go.
There we go. Okay, so let's see where that's a 1-2. And
The list got inverted.
yeah, I'll just do it again. All right, now I think we're ready to go finally.
Do you want IG and I to take the first?
I think that would be the best idea.
That makes most sense.
All right. So I'm gonna.
Here, let me shoot at this squad, and then when everybody turns toward me, maybe you could catch them from the side or something.
Yeah. What range are we at right now?
This would be medium range.
Okay.
This
Yeah.
is-
Go ahead, IG.
So this is pretty heavy cover. This is going to be medium range, but you're going to be rolling 2 setback dice with it.
All right.
And what-
Let me see if I have any feats for that.
Which one are you attacking? This one here?
I think he's going up this one here.
Yeah,
Okay.
This one here.
Okay.
That one there.
Does the officer have adversary?
Yes, he has adversary 1.
All right.
The whole auto fire, target the hardest guy first, blah blah blah.
Yep. And let's see.
2 purples, a red, and 2 black. Yeah, you can handle that.
I'm seeing if I have anything I can negate some of those with, but nope. Nope. Okay. 2 purple, 2 red, 2 black, right?
1 red, I thought. Or is the adversary 2? Matt?
I'm sorry, is adversary 1.
Okay.
2 purple, 1 red.
And 2 setback, you said?
Yep.
Yes.
Alright. So, I will use true aim and... Oops, wrong weapon.
You have more than one weapon.
Of course.
He's got his built-in.
What?
How did that happen?
What the F?
That is really. I
That's
guess it
rare.
just goes. You can never have too many dice. Do you have natural whatever, Gunner?
Natural marksman.
Does that apply to gunnery?
Nope, range lighter heavy. Oh well.
Holy cow! Well, you get to level all the cover you want, or scare them, or something.
I think I'll use one of those successes to maybe break up their formation so they lose their commander bonus.
They are not in a squad right now. It's just the officer is an individual unit, and the stormtroopers, a half dozen stormtroopers.
What roll is that?
Well, can I maybe make them crap in their armor and think there's a platoon behind them?
Yeah, I mean, they can. You definitely scare them, and we'll give them a couple of setback dice on their next attack.
All right, fair enough.
And then you still have those triumphs too, if you want to destroy cover or create some other tactical advantage with them.
Okay, let's see.
Can the triumph be like alerting our rebel boys that we're here and fights on?
I think the giant halo of light coming from this direction may do that.
Well, I mean, it might be. Oh no, reinforcements are here. And it does a rebel yell.
Can you make them drop their weapons?
Oh yeah, you could I mean, you could easily. Yes. Yes.
Throw their weapons. Ah, shit.
You could basically. I mean, it's the equivalent. It's not like all 6 of them drop their weapons at once, but as a minion group, they become so disorganized. A few of them dropping their weapons and kind of bumping into each other that it's going to take a maneuver. It's going to take a maneuver for them to get it together again.
Yeah, I want to pin them down so they cease firing at the rebel troops.
Okay.
And then I guess with the other triumph, can I ensure that Andon's not seen on his approach?
Well, I thought I'm still in the speeder.
Oh.
I thought we were going to drive this thing around like a technical and go Halo Warthog on them.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, you were probably. I probably should have given you another setback die because y'all were in moving, but.
We clearly didn't need any.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, my plan was to go full Halo on these guys, so... Even though it's too slow to do any kind of evasive maneuvers. Well, wait, or is it?
Oh my gosh.
Alright, well, that's a better use of my action than shooting. Or maneuvers than...
Is it?
I'm checking the minimum speed. Just because I got here at speed 3 doesn't mean I want to keep flying at speed 3. Yeah, it requires speed 3. Alright, so never mind that. So what I will do is... Okay, I'm going to aim. I will then pop off a shot at... Is the officer at medium range as well?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to pop a shot off at him.
Did
2 setback. And I forget what my gun does.
Yeah, make it a third one because you're in motion and trying
Okay.
to fly your trying to drive as well.
Well, I got to spend strain on that. Don't worry. And then
Don't text and drive, kids.
don't shoot imps and drive.
And in texting is terrible.
If this succeeds, it gets an automatic advantage. Either way, it gets an extra success and a setback. So let's see what we get here. So
Yeah.
I only have. So I guess I get exactly that plus 1 success.
So you get 10, and then you want to spend the advantage on anything.
Can you crit? Don't you get an automatic advantage? So you have 3 crit.
No, but I also get an automatic setback for the first attack for the encounter.
Oh.
No, I will. I don't need strain yet. Let's. I just want to add a setback to the commander's next check,
Okay. All right.
and then I'm going to spend 2 strain for an extra maneuver and pull back into long range.
Okay. So y'all are going to pull back to probably about, you get a little closer than that. Still
Okay.
be at long. Okay. All right. So we'll start with these guys right here. We'll start with the army officer. He kind of turns around and he shouts at the stormtroopers to quickly open fire on specifically on IG, and so he's going to use his tactical direction ability, which is going to allow the stormtroopers to kind of get organized, pick up their weapons, everything that has happened that kind of got them in disarray a second ago, to kind of get them back together so they're ready to go at the start of the next turn. And
Great.
and then he is just going to kind of move back here a little bit further into cover and not take any directions. Meantime, now this officer over here is directing his stormtroopers using tactical direction to engage, and he's going to allow them to do a maneuver using his tactical direction ability, and then he's going to follow along behind them. And then finally, this one here is going to do the same thing. He's going to use tactical direction to get these stormtroopers to begin kind of moving in the general direction of the speeder that's just come through, and he's going to kind of move over here into this space. And that is the 3 army officers' turns. And now we get to the stormtroopers. And I'll try to kind of take them in a clockwise direction here. So that'll begin with this one. This group of troopers is just going to stay put and keep trying to pin the rebel squad down right there. They're not really going to be. They're shooting fire not so much to damage as just to keep them from moving, and they're going to continue to do that. In the meantime, this one is going to use 2 maneuvers, including one of its actions, to get within. They're still basically long range, but to remain in cover. And this group is actually going to use 2 maneuvers. They don't have any choice but to get back out in the open, and they're going to make an attack at medium range. They're shooting at IG. So they fire, but it's just moving around. It's too difficult to hit, and so all of their fire misses. But Andon does have to kind of shift the thing around a little bit and it's kind of getting out of control, and it's going to take an action on his next turn to get it back under control. It's just an old rickety land speeder is kind of the problem with it. So next, these guys right here are going to do the same thing. They have to move out into the open to get into medium range, but they're going to fire at IG as well.
Does IG have cover from the vehicle at least?
Oh shit.
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and roll a setback die for that.
Dang it, IG finally gets hit.
Yeah, he'll shrug most of it off.
Yeah.
So that's 13 points on IG, plus he's going to roll it for a crit.
Oh dear.
All right.
Did you see my message, Matt? Sorry.
Yeah, just give her an emergency med pack and some stim packs and a blaster pistol, and then we'll figure it out later.
Okay. How many med packs or stim packs would be allowable?
I don't know. She's probably carrying a half a dozen, I'd say.
Okay. I'll put 6.
She's got him like on a belt.
Yes, like the little armor.
She has a bandolier of syringes.
Yeah.
There's some kind of belt that lets you store a bunch of things of 0 encumbrance, like, just reflavor that.
So, Brad, just roll your crit whenever you're ready.
All right.
Oh gosh.
Off balance. Did that show up in your?
Yes.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, so the land speeder rocks a little bit, and IG loses his balance a little bit, but that's really about it. That's really about the only consequence there. And
IG takes like 2 points of damage.
I took 3.
And then these stormtroopers are going to kind of move into cover right here. They're going to be at long range, but they're going to take a shot at Andon because he's closer. Because of the way it's oriented, he's a little bit easier target for them. But it is going to be at long range, which I think is going to make it a...
Can I use dodge from my seat?
I don't see how.
Yeah.
But you are going to get the benefit of some cover there. I'm going to give you 2 cover because you're kind of behind the screen on it too, on the land speeder. Still a 12.
Ow.
And they've got a little bit more maneuvering power, so they're going to back up just a little bit back into the...
Can I retroactively quick draw and parry some of reflect some of that?
I don't know how you would like have your lightsaber out and your pistol and be steering.
And drive with my knees.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's bad then. Let's yeah, we're definitely escalating.
Wait,
Okay.
what are you doing in?
All right. So now we're in a next PC slot.
All right. I think Kara's gonna take charge here and kind of lead maybe everyone into this foresty area. And this is just this lone dude just chilling here, right?
Yeah, that's 2 maneuvers to get where you're at right now.
Okay. So can I do that and still, I guess, take some strain, huh?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna pull out my weapon and can I use draw closer?
Yeah, you can use draw closer.
Alright. Get ready for some skills. And that's gonna be what, 2 difficulty, right?
Let's see here.
You gotta upgrade ones.
Oh, I gotta upgrade ones, okay. Oh, that didn't even have my force die in it.
Yeah, we're gonna roll all 70
Go
of
ahead and roll
those.
those.
3 success.
So you just need 1 of those to be Yeah. Okay, so you're
Yep.
going to have 3 successes, so that's going to be 10 damage.
And I'm going to crit. Since my critical is 1.
Okay. That's 10 damage,
You
breach
crit with
1.
+1, or are you gonna use that other one for something else?
What do you mean?
Your critical's 1.
Yeah.
You can spend both, and you crit with a +10 to the roll.
Okay, I can do that then. We'll do that. Why not? Yeah. So Kara like literally takes out this huge stick, like this like huge metal stick from her backpack, and it ignites into a lightsaber. She pulls out her hand and pulls this guy towards her and like basically shoves her lightsaber into him.
And it's doing how much total damage?
7, 8,
Okay.
9.
10.
You have to use 1 point to pull him.
Okay.
9.
9 damage, sorry.
9. Okay. So yeah, so you managed to kind of slide. It glances off of him, but wounds him pretty badly on the shoulder.
And then yeah, crit roll +30, because it's a vicious 2.
Yeah.
Ooh, did I upgraded my weapon? Did I reflect that in my sheet?
Kara don't give a crap anymore. She's so tired fighting. She's just gonna kill everybody.
Oh, okay. So you chopped off his arm,
Oh shit!
and
Oh, I'm surprised. Oh,
Wait, you can optionally add 30 to that.
Oh, I can?
Yeah, because that didn't include the,
What's 30 under that?
what's that, 127?
Yeah.
Gruesome injury. That's the one that you roll and it reduces their stat permanently. So probably just chop off his arm.
Yeah, I'm gonna chop off his arm. That's better.
okay.
We'll chop off his arm, Matt. Oh god. Oh.
Okay. So you do like the Obi-Wan Kenobi Cantina chop on him.
Oh gosh.
With a pole arm.
And that's going to be it for Kira. That's about as much damage as she can do right now.
All right, someone want to finish this guy off?
Next turn, next slot.
Yeah, so it takes me just as many maneuvers to get up there, right?
Yes, 2 maneuvers. You can spend 2 strain for your second maneuver if you want an action after that.
Yeah, I will be doing that. Or I suppose I only need to take 1 maneuver. I'll just be here. I'm just gonna shoot at the guy.
Okay, you're at medium range there.
So what's the difficulty for a medium range shot?
It's always going to be 2 purple on combat checks, and he's not in cover. Unless there's a few exceptions, but generally it's you're rolling 2 purple, and
But he has adversary 1.
he has
And
adversary
he's adjacent
1,
to an ally.
so yeah, it's a purple and a red.
Well, he's also engaged with Kara, so you have to upgrade again.
Huh. Well, if he's engaged, I'm probably not into shooting him anymore. So Cribbin will kind of jog up alongside her. He looks very startled by the lightsaber coming out. Sees the guy still kind of, in fighting spirit with his arm chopped off.
He's like, oh,
and,
Black Knight.
Cribbin kind of twists his walking stick up and pulls a vibro sword out of that thing.
Okay.
And I'm gonna stab the dude. Here I go.
Do you have quick draw?
I'm not sure. No, I don't. Okay, good point. I can't do that then. I'll shoot. What's up?
Okay. Yeah, I mean you could still. That's the problem. Is you needed that 3rd maneuver for quick draw. So, but yeah, you could shoot him from medium, or you could get in close. I won't make you roll the upgrade if you're in short range.
All right, I
Yeah.
go up to short range, then I'll cost the strain and.
Say something, Kate. I can't hear you either.
Yeah, I can't
So
hear
what's
you.
the difficulty?
Difficulty, I think, is 1 red and 1 purple. Wait.
Yeah, 1
2
red
red.
and 1 purple.
Oh,
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, I had to deal with someone at the door.
Oh, not a problem. Yeah. Okay. You could crit him again if you wanted to.
Poor dude.
Yeah. So that's going to be 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So Cribben runs up behind Kira, and while the guy's still staggering from having his arm chopped off, just kind of shoots him in the chest, and he falls down, defeated.
He's had a bad day. Didn't think this was in the. You thought you were just gonna traipse up and ambush some rebels until bombers showed up, didn't you? It's gonna be a nice, easy day. You're gonna get a lot done. Have some scones for tea.
I've never done that before. I'm so sorry you had to see that. But we should get going.
That a lot.
What was that?
Isn't that her deal? Hasn't she done that many times?
She's never cut off a dude's arm before.
Oh, okay, cool.
Normally she just stabs him. Cutting off an arm, that's a little different. Yeah. Okay.
All right,
What's
so
next?
we got one more PC slot,
Hey,
which
I
is
can do something now.
that's Nadala. Yeah.
And don't I have an extra action because of my?
You get a free second maneuver, yeah.
Okay, so how many maneuvers would it take to get over there with my group?
You can get with your group with 2 maneuvers. So if you've got a free one somehow with a skill, then
No, from the triumph.
From the Triumph. Okay.
Yeah,
So-
so I'll just scoot over there.
Yeah. Okay. So you've still got an action left then once you get there.
Let me see. What can I do, really?
You got stormtroopers that are in medium range right there and right there. This one's not in cover.
Have they noticed us?
Yeah, I would say.
They probably noticed us
I
now.
would say when their commanding officer got yanked away from them by an invisible force and chopped up and shot, that they paid attention to that.
Okay. Alright, hold up. Okay. Okay, I might actually just want to do my improved stim application
Okay.
action on Kira. Say,
Okay.
not that you need it, not that you probably need it, but every little bit helps. And to do that, I have to make a hard medicine check. And you're going to suffer 1 strain.
Okay. But I get something bumped up.
Yes, you can choose a statistic to boost. Let me just make the check.
You're gonna be my new best friend.
Friend. Alright, 1, 2, 3. And then medicine. What?
Okay.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Yeah.
And you can actually. Okay, no. Okay, so yes, you have 1 increased characteristic for the remainder of the encounter.
Nice.
And you
Bump
only
up that
suffer 1
willpower.
And that so ends my turn.
Okay. So we're back at the top of the second round now with another PC.
IG, go for it.
Alright, same as before with this group of stormtroopers.
And
Okay.
no cover and no motion penalty.
They're not in cover. I'll allow you, if you have any auto fire overspill, to get to affect this group as well.
Okay. So 1 setback from the crit last time. Any more?
No,
And no adversary upgrades?
not on those stormtroopers. No.
Oh, these 4 sabs. Alright.
These poor sacks. Cool. Get him.
Oh, the worst dice rolls ever.
I know. Crap.
What, like 35 damage is the worst dice rolls?
2 advantage would have been a double or
Is
triple.
that many successes really a bummer? Are we not happy with this roll?
It's not. We've had better.
All right, so this is 22 damage. So you managed to You managed to mow down 3 of them.
Yeah, see, only 3 of them.
And you've still got a couple of maneuvers.
Yeah, I'm contemplating hopping out of the speeder, but I'll hold on for one more.
I was gonna park the speeder. I
Yeah.
had parked it last time.
Yeah, I'm bailing out of the speeder.
Well, you can use the speeder for cover at least.
Sure.
Okay. So IG jumps back behind the speeder and kind of gets under some pretty good cover there. And anything else you want to do? You got, well, you could do a strain maneuver if you wanted to.
No need.
Okay. All right, next PC.
Do you mind if I do? I need to heal before they start shooting me some more.
Yeah.
Andon's going to hop out behind the speeder. He's going to stim pack himself. Do I have... Or did I lose that when I re-rolled out of the piloting tree? Let me check my talents real quick.
Yeah, you should be able to do that as a free maneuver, right?
No, I don't have Let's Ride.
Ah, crap.
So that is both my maneuvers. And then I will fire at the same group IG was. Oh! Move. Okay. Staying in the speeder. Forgot how maneuvers work. Ooh, Okay, no. Hopping out of the speeder, using the stim pack, and I'm spending my action to commit a force die. To sense. So now I have adversary too. And that's my turn.
Okay. All right. So we now get to the NPC's turns, and we'll start with these 2 officers here. They're just going to kind of double maneuver into cover over here. For their... It's just going to be 1 maneuver for this one, so he's going to order... he's going to use his ability to order these stormtroopers back into cover over here so that they're firing out of cover. And this one had to do a double maneuver, so he can't do the same thing. And then we'll go clockwise on the stormtroopers again. These are just going to kind of remain in place. They're trying to keep these troopers pinned down while everybody else is distracted. And so now these troopers are going to move into cover right here, and they're going to open fire on Kira.
No. Yeah, they're gonna have... I have defensive 2
Okay.
in range and melee.
Okay, so that's going to be 2 setback dice. And then they're also going to take 2 setback dice because they're trying to fire through all this cover to get to you. So, quite a few negative dice on this. And their attack really just isn't effective. There's just too much they're trying to get through. And they're a little rattled from their CO going down so readily. So this group of stormtroopers here is just kind of like, whoa, there's something going on behind them as well. And so they kind of jump back, and they're also going to take aim at Kira. And that'll also be through a bunch of cover, so it'll be the same kind of a roll.
The same kind of result.
Yeah,
Good
with
answer.
exactly the same kind of result. How about that?
Enjoy your 2 setback. Ooh.
All right, so these 2 stormtroopers kind of shuffle over here. They're now in they're probably still in medium range, and they're going to fire at IG, who's still got the benefit of some cover there. And they're going to hit for 10 with another crit.
All right. I'm gonna take no damage, and let's see how about that.
They can't crit if they don't get past your soak.
Oh, they
Okay,
didn't get
never
past
mind
those.
then.
Sorry.
Okay.
I don't like to be that rules lawyer, but it's an important enough thing that...
Okay, so they did not get past your soak.
No,
Okay, all right.
missed it by that much.
So they're going to, that's going to give, it's going to distract IG enough that these troopers are going to get a maneuver. They're going to get to shift over into cover over here. And then so on their turn, they're going to get an aim, and they're going to also fire at IG. Okay, and with the aim, they only do 10. So that doesn't get anything through, but they're going to, with all this advantage, they're gonna damage the repulsor lift on this land speeder, and it just kind of falls down onto the ground, about 8 or 10 inches or whatever. And so for the time being, at least, it's inoperable. And then from medium range, these are going to fire at Andon in cover, the last group of troopers over here.
Okay, I am going to use dodge.
Okay.
Which I forget how many ranks I have of. Let me look. 2. So I get to spend 2 strain, and you get to upgrade that check 4 times total now. Oops, wrong way. There we go.
You have dodge 2?
I've dodged 2.
Doesn't it just upgrade once per dodge rank?
Yes, but I also have the sense die committed.
Okay. Okay, so
Gives me another 2 upgrades when I'm getting shot at.
okay, so we're going to upgrade this attack 4 times. So that's going to effectively be 3 red. And then you got the benefit of cover too.
Probably didn't need to go overkill, but barely squeaked by still.
Yeah. All right, now we're back to a PC's turn. The stormtroopers being what stormtroopers are a lot of times in Star Wars this time around. Lots of blaster fire, but not really much effect.
What is my range from this guy here?
Oh,
For
we'll
those
call
multiple
it
guys.
we'll call it medium.
Okay, then I can use draw closer.
Bring
Now,
the stormtroopers
now can you
to
use?
you.
I don't know if you can do it on minion groups.
You can only pull one of them. You can't pull all 6.
Yeah.
Pull one of them. And why not? Maybe that'll just freak him out. Bust him up a bit.
If you want to be a weirdo.
Yeah, you could also just run over there and slash at them and maybe get more than
Okay.
one. That's up to
Then you might kill more than one at a time.
Alright, can I run over there and then use draw closer?
Yes.
Okay.
It's just gonna cost you 2 strain to run.
Okay. Oh, I might want to add some setbacks for that. Or
You don't-
difficulty.
Oh, and difficulty.
What? Just 2 difficulty, right, Matt?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so no advantage on the attack, but you're going to do 11 points, which is going to take out.
I can use the force pips as advantage, can't I?
I can look. I got the right book open already. I think it's both. Let me look. Or either
It's
or, I should
only
say. now.
only success is what my notes are showing.
Oh, where did Neiman Disciple go? Yeah, it is just success.
Okay. Alright, so I guess 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 13 damage.
13 damage, so that takes out 2 of them.
Yeah. Breach 1, Sunder, all that jazz. Okay.
Yeah,
There we go.
the breach 1 means you get through all their soak.
Nice. Okay, cool. There we go. And that's what I'm doing.
All right, we got another PC turn now.
Do you mind if I go? Okay.
Go, right ahead.
Cool. So I'll use a maneuver to come up here. Then I'm going to use my. Apologies, still kind of figuring out the interface here. My supreme inspiring rhetoric. So
Okay.
I will suffer one voluntary strain to do it as a maneuver.
Okay.
Each ally affected by this gains 1 blue die on all skill checks for a number of rounds.
Okay.
Equal to my leadership, which I think is 3.
Okay.
They also gather some strain. So what I'm hoping to do there is
We just lost Eric.
I can hear him.
Okay.
Can you hear me, Matt?
I can hear you, Taylor. I'm going to reconnect.
Matt lost you just a second. He's
Okay, I'm back now.
Yay.
okay then.
He asked for the difficulty, Matt.
Okay, did I miss anything else? I heard up to suffering strain to do inspiring rhetoric and getting boost die.
Yeah, what's the range on that?
Close, I think.
No.
So that would only affect Kira.
Oh, boomer. Okay, I figured I could.
Let me
help.
look something up.
No one cares about Kara.
It's a shame you can't do that over comms or whatever. Maybe for mass combat, but let me try something here.
Is it friends like these? Probably so.
Inspiring rhetoric is actually from Politico and Core Rulebook.
Yep.
Oh.
Sure is.
Yep. Let's see here. Yeah, it's only close range. I was looking to see if in more ranks gave more range the way some talents do, but it doesn't.
Yeah, we got to figure out some way to let that work over comms because it's like mass combat.
Maybe for mass combat.
It needs to be useful somehow. I guess it can still be like to bridge crew members, but
I mean, maybe if you get the one of those comms array things that's in that book, then we can say that works over comms. If we install that in the Liberator.
but for now, for sure, it's effective on Kira. And I guess you still have an action, right? Because you can do that as a maneuver.
Yeah. I do have to make that. It's like an average leadership check.
Yeah, that'll just stay the same.
All right, here I go. Now I select. Let's go.
And I just lost Eric again.
He's here.
I'm going to
Yeah,
reconnect.
it must be on your end, Matt.
I'm going to reconnect.
2 purple dice, and then if you go down if you click on skills on your character tree, right underneath where your stats are, you should be able to go down to leadership. There you go.
There we go.
Nice.
All right, so you're going to have a triumph to spend there too.
Ooh-wee. Yeah, any ideas?
Maybe you can upgrade Kara's next check or something.
Yeah, I'd love to do that.
I mean, I'm emboldened by someone actually being nice to me for once.
You can definitely upgrade your own next check, or I don't know if it would transfer in this case because of the whole. Yeah, because someone's nice to her for once.
I don't know if I can inspire myself.
Maybe it's
I'll go
that
ahead
good.
and also shoot into these. Yeah, probably better with a gun.
Fair
Okay.
enough.
Boom. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that is going to take another one of them out.
Sorry for the delay.
Nope, it's going to take 2 of them out exactly.
Dang.
So very nice. So there's 2 stormtroopers that are left in that group now, which gets us to Nada Ali.
Hey! Alright, so, the officer is down. He's dead, correct?
Yeah, he's down.
Alright, cool. Because that looks like some nice cover over there that I would really like to get into.
You got no problem getting into it as long as you're not squeamish about stepping over an arm.
As long as I'm not what?
Squeamish about stepping over an arm, a severed arm.
You got cauterized.
It's not bleeding.
A severed arm.
Okay,
It's not bleeding. It's okay.
You can't be a doctor and squeamish at the same time.
that's true.
And Kira's not exactly looking like she's hurting too bad.
Nope.
So I guess I'll go ahead and try and take a pot shot at some of those remaining stormtroopers.
Okay.
And difficulty is
Just two purple.
okay, 2 purple. I only have a blaster. Okay, sorry. Learning.
That's all right.
Let's see if that worked. Oh, hey, I actually hit something.
So that's 6 points. It damages one of them a little bit.
Yeah.
It kind of
all
glances
I can
off
really
his
do.
armor. It doesn't really do too much, but glances off his armor a little bit.
Yep. That's all I can really do right now.
Okay. All right, we're at the top of the next round then. With whoever wants to take a shot.
IG, soften him up.
All right. How far away is this group?
That is, they're in. They're not
If I
engaged.
use-
They're in short, close range.
Okay, so I can use a maneuver and get in the cover that they're in
Yeah,
and still not be engaged with them.
yeah. We'll say you're in the cover with them, but not engaged with them.
All right. So yeah, he just kind of looks down in his hob a little disgusted and just walks over to the bush and lights him up.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go auto fire with that.
Okay.
And do they still have cover relative to me?
They do not.
Ooh, okay. All right.
Are there 6 of them in that group? Well, not anymore, but
No.
I'm still alive. Oh my god.
1, 2, 3, 4. There are definitely no more than one of them left.
Okay, so there's 3 in this group, and you did 16 points of damage before you apply. Oh, you want to know what you've got before you apply over auto fire?
Sure, why not?
Okay, so you've got one of them that's left now
That's before auto fire?
before auto fire.
Wow. Okay, I will auto fire once, finish off the last one.
Okay, so that's another 16, and that finishes this group. And I'll let you spill it onto this one if you want to.
Sure.
That's just kind of because all you got to do is just kind of raise your gun up some as you're taking them down.
Daka.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hey, or the officer, either one.
Make the DACA jets go boom.
No, we'll hit the troopers.
Okay, so the troopers are going to take. Let's see, we needed So that's going to take one of those troopers there and do a little bit of damage to another one. So there's 5 of those left now. There were 6. There's 5 left now after you applied overfire. Oh, you've got Pierce too, don't you? I wasn't even factoring that in.
Yeah.
So then we'll knock them down to 4 then.
You gonna auto fire 2 more times?
Sure.
Okay. So still at those stormtroopers?
Yeah.
All right, so that's Pierce 2. That's 2. That's 3 more of them. So they're down to 1 now.
All right, that'll work. And got 1 advantage left.
Can I get a boost from the
Sure.
all the distraction?
Yeah.
All right.
I'll chuck in the boost.
Okay.
Right. So am I at medium range to this group up here?
Yes, you are.
Okay. Can I get engaged with the commander and the stormtroopers at the same time?
Yes, you can do that. They're close enough together.
Okay. I'm going to spend 1 maneuver to jog out into the field of fire, get a good running start.
Okay.
What am I thinking here? I'm going to spend another maneuver to aim.
Okay.
And then I am going to... What the heck is this thing called again? Hawkbat swoop. I'm going to pull my lightsaber out, let out a yell of charge, and leap with a leaping overhand swing right into the midst of them.
Okay, so you got... I'm counting 3 maneuvers there.
Hawkbat swoop lets me make an attack against someone within short range and spend a pip to move. So I'm just assuming I'm going to spend a pip even if it's dark.
Okay, and that doesn't count against the 2 that usually there's a hard...
That's just part of the action. It's kind of like it's the opposite of her draw closer.
Okay, all right.
I'm going to attack the stormtroopers, not the commander.
The stormtroopers, okay.
Although I do want to get engaged with both, but I'm charging them, so to speak.
All right.
And I've got 2 boosts from that now. And I need to add a force die. And I won't get the advantage from being engaged with 1 target, but that's okay. Let's get weird. Alright, so I will spend a destiny point to spend that pip.
Gosh, Andon, getting all angry.
I got a lot of conflict today.
Yeah.
And then so I will close to engaged. And I'm going to... So I'm not sure how this works. Can I only spend on criticals to knock out 1 of them?
Yeah.
Because otherwise it would be a crit plus 10, but since they're minions, that wouldn't matter.
Yeah, if you're attacking minions, basically the crit takes 1 of them, an extra 1 out.
Okay, so I'll spend 1 pip to crit, and I'll just restore strain with the other one.
All right, so that takes out exactly 3 of them. All right. So that's Andon's turn?
That's Andon's turn.
All right. So we'll start with the officers. This one is going to use a move to come over here, and then he's going to order these stormtroopers right here to start flanking IG-99. And so they're going to move into position about right here as a result of his order. And then this one is going to step back to a point where he's disengaged from Andon and fire a pistol at Andon.
I am still engaged with the stormtroopers, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'll just... That's 3 upgrades. That's enough.
So you're still with you're going to spend your dodge.
No, I'm not. I've still got the sense die committed.
Okay, you've got the sense die committed for 1, and then there's 1 because it's 2. You're right. Okay, 3 upgrades.
And I do have defense. Even if I don't have cover, I do have 1 defense against range.
Okay. Nine points.
Well,
He takes a little strain.
Well, I will reflect for however many that's worth. Not many, but 4.
Okay,
So
so
that's 9.
that's
minus
5.
7.
minus 5, and then you apply your soak, and then that's how much damage you take.
2.
Okay. Now our stormtroopers are going to go. Starting with this one right here, he's going to move back just enough to become disengaged. He's going to fire at Kira.
No.
For 10 points.
Oh, shoot, really?
Yeah.
Damn, I actually got hit. Did you add the 2 setback for my defense?
No, I did not. So let's go.
That's loud.
Sorry.
Yeah, so that's still 10 points.
Okay. That's my soak 3. Oh crap.
Your soak is way more than 3.
No. I'm in
Because you just made that huge new armor.
Yes, I know.
What's your brawn?
I got this.
Yeah, apparently.
There. Okay, everything's better. Sorry. Okay, there we go. I'm mad. This guy just shot at me. This one dude right here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. Is it my turn? I'm gonna go kill him.
Okay.
All right, good.
Wait.
Can I...
Yeah, it is. I guess it is your turn. Sorry. Go ahead.
All right, I'm gonna.
Oh, whoa! Hold on. It's not. I got to shoot with the other stormtroopers. Starting with this one that's got IG flanked, so he doesn't get any defensive bonuses.
These fuckers.
So that's 10.
Still not enough to crit.
Still not enough to crit. Wow. Okay. So this is going to force IG to kind of retreat out of cover because of where they're at. So it's going to what they're going to do is they're going to force him forward a little bit to like right here, which may just be throwing him into the briar patch anyway. But
if it helps any, I was gonna move that way anyway.
okay, yeah, I thought so.
Time for me to mosey along.
All right, so now this one though he's in the open now, so this one can fire without any penalty as well. Now let's see if my macro here gets it right. With there's only 4 of them. It does. So that's 11. That actually gets 1 through.
All right.
That'll do it.
Taylor, what are you doing over there?
Playing.
Oh, with your YT2400 you have
And
on
then,
your desk.
and then these right here are just going to kind of blind fire at Andon without trying to back off. So their difficulty is going to be
4. Yeah.
if you're
No,
engaged.
3.
If you're engaged with ranged heavy, it's +2. So that's going to be 2 + 2 is 4 plus your 3 upgrades, right?
Well, it's normally short, so it'll just be 3 with the 2 upgrades. So it'll be a purple and 2 red.
No, but they're ranged heavy. The blaster
Yeah,
rifles.
but it's still considered short range, so it would only be 1 purple, and then they add 2 to that. So you get 3 purple, and then you upgrade that twice.
I thought you were engaged with them.
I am engaged with them. But they're not making melee checks, so it's still considered a short range check.
Okay.
They just get the increase of 2 because they're heavy, so it's 1 purple and 2 red and the black. I will use dodge this time.
Okay, so then that's going to upgrade it again to 3 red.
And I'll use 2 ranks of it, so it'll be 3 red and the purple.
Jesus Christ, Taylor.
Yeah, well, I'm
Rifles
actually
hit,
not
like
sure
you
I
said.
agree with. I think they actually would have a harder shot even than this, but I'm not going to argue.
I'm pretty sure I'm right.
They miss anyway, so they're just kind of blind firing and just totally missing.
I'm really
And-
waiting for the day that they decide, all right, that's it. They just pull their vibro blades out and it gets real dirty, but...
Yes, I think you upgrade the difficulty by 2 when you're attacking with ranged heavy and you're engaged. That's
You do,
one.
but it's only being increased twice from 1 purple because it would be a short range check otherwise, I thought.
Okay, that's probably where we're off then. One
Yeah,
of
I
us
don't know
is
if you're
off.
basing it on 2
Yeah.
or if I'm 1 too early, too few or something like that.
All right. Okay. So now it's your turn, Kira, or whoever
All
wants
right.
to go next.
Kara's gonna pull this guy to her and stab him in the face.
Is there only 1 of them left?
Is there only one of him left?
There
I think there's only
is.
one of him
There
left.
are 2. There's 2 of them left.
All right, I'm just gonna walk up to him, and shoot him in the face, or pop him in the face, and then as she's doing this, she's gonna turn to Cribbin and be like, "Hey, you're an actor. Maybe you can convince these guys they're surrounded or something, and they should just lay down their weapons." I don't know how, but you might be able to do that. She says, as she lightsaber pikes the guy in the face. Hold on a second here.
Yeah. So. Yeah. So. Yeah. So you stick it straight through the helmet of one of them, and then pull it out and sweep around and pull the other one down
Can I just do both at the same time?
like a shish kebab.
Yeah. Let's kind of get that over with.
Okay. Why not? Yeah.
And you still have 4 advantages to spend.
I'm gonna give some boost to Cribbin.
Yeah. You also you had an upgrade or a boost on that last check from Cribbin too. I don't know if
Oh,
you used
well,
it. You
No
didn't need
boy.
it.
I don't know what I could do with that. Small boost.
Like 10 minutes.
There we go. So we're standing around a pile of bodies. No one is comfortable here. Can we see this guy here by any chance?
Yeah, you can see him.
Can he see us?
Yeah.
Can we yell at him?
You can yell at him. Yes.
All right. What's she gonna say? Hey, oh my god, what's a good slur to call it? Not a slur, but like a bad name. Not like a suit. He's not a suit.
Imperial dogs.
Hey, you imperial scum.
What do they call those little caps?
What do they call those little caps? Hey, little cap man.
Little cap jockey.
Little cap jockey. She's gonna like stick her fingers in her mouth and whistle. And then
Army biscuit.
she's gonna turn to Crib and be like, "Hey, maybe you can tell him to surrender. I'm not very good at this." And I guess
I'm gonna make.
I'll give some boosts, maybe like 2 boosts or something to Cribbin.
I'm gonna try my commanding presence.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
Everybody buckle up. Um, so I can choose a target, a minion group, or rival. I will make a cool check opposed by the target's discipline. If I am successful, the target adversary or group removes itself from the encounter.
Okay.
So I guess I'll target that officer right there.
Okay.
So I need to be opposed by his discipline. Can you tell me the difficulty on that?
Yeah.
15 red.
That guy? Okay.
No, it is.
Go home,
It's
everyone.
gonna be 1 red and 2 green.
You mean 2
Green.
purple?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, add some green
No,
in there.
add 2 green.
See, we have these longer sessions, and this is what it does. It's 1 red and 2 purple. Sorry.
And then 2 boosts from me, and you should totally use a destiny point.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, let me add the boosts. How do I use a destiny point in this system?
Just
Under the destiny pool, you click use light side, and then just add an upgrade to the friendly side of your dice
there you
pool,
go.
and it'll do the math.
Oh man, we've been using.
Burning through them.
Yeah,
I've been saving them for dark side pips.
very selfish of you.
And now I hit this button.
Yes.
boom.
He runs away screaming like a little girl.
All right. So what do you tell him?
He should withdraw his troops.
But discretion is the better part of valor, and surrender is the better part of discretion.
Yeah, that thing.
I'll tell him to stand down. He's, damn. Tell
Okay.
me he looks like a nerd. Stand down, nerd.
Cat jockey.
All right. So not only you've got 3 advantage there. So not only does he start kind of backing away, but he gets on the comms and he says, "Fall back, fall back." And now all of a sudden, all the troopers begin to kind of move back into the jungle at his command, along with the rest of the commanders. And you've got we're out of combat. Brad can take a shot at him as they're running if he wants to, but you've got free access to the troopers now.
Woo! Nata makes a break for it.
Okay. So as you're running, you're seeing this one right here. He looks like he's in pretty bad shape.
Oh, okay, yeah. So yeah,
And
I will immediately, put Blaster away and then begin unpacking the emergency med kit.
okay. All right, and
And,
he's got this really bad chest wound. It's a critical wound that's 4 difficulty.
All right. So, looking at my skills. Master Doctor, once per round, suffer 2 strain to decrease the difficulty of a medicine check by 1.
So
So
that
now
gets,
it's just a 3 purple.
yeah. Let's make it 2 purple and 1 red. I'll spend a dark side point.
Dun dun dun.
2 purple, 1 red. Okay. Let me. 2 purple, 1 red, and I'm gonna roll medicine to get this guy not bleeding to death. If I can find my skills.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Nada Ali manages to pull out. She's got all this stuff out, and there's gizmos and things, and she's rapping on him, and she manages to get him where he's standing up here in a couple of seconds, kind of ready to go. And the rest of these troopers are kind of wandering out from behind the rock, like kind of dazed, like what in the world just happened here. They know Nada Ali, but they don't know any of the rest of you. And one of you just chased a bunch of them off by calling them names, and you shot off a bunch of them over somewhere else. And there's people holding lightsabers, and this is really a confusing situation
Oh,
for them.
Kara's gonna deactivate her lightsaber real quick. Like, oh shit. Just put that away. Nope, it's just a stick, you guys.
All right.
Saved you. Let's go back.
And I'm going to have to call it a night on our session now.
We saved the troopers. Hooray.
Yay!
Good job, everybody.
Kara didn't get a lecture yet. Thank God.
Not yet.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't have our 3 new ones on the contribution rank screen yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add them in, and then we'll do a forum post with the contribution ranks and XP for this session. And I'm going to go ahead and turn the stream off now too.
Peace out.
I've got one rank of that